What's up? You know what I mean? It's your boy Steve on here. Just here trying to showcase my my comic book, talk about it a little bit. You know, it's halfway done, but you know, I'm just going to show them what's going on, tell you a little bit about what's going on in the comic book right now at this point in it. So pretty much, you know, it's based on kas2, which is, you know, consists of me, my cousin Kevin, my cousin homeboy Kenny, and Dale. It's not really the original cast, but it's the cast right now. So pretty much the scene is like they didn't escape from the private sector because they arrived at the house, because at the same time before they did, John Stockton and Dale were going to the house to check up on his girlfriend, John Stockton's girlfriend, and pretty much they got like the CD with a message on it. So they're pretty much arriving at the abandoned warehouse where Dr. Nanoid told them to come. You know, so this is where it's leading up to. And he pretty much gets there, and the scientist is there, and he's talking to him for a little bit. And as he's talking to him, you know, the other cast, you know, show up and kind of hiding right there, you know. And then he sees him in the corner of his eye, start to shoot him. She steps on his foot, you know, she points a gun. He points a gun at her. So he goes to, you know, jump, you know, fighting, jumping, you know, and then kicks him. And he's like, you know, you okay? So he's like, gets up. So he gets the remote. He said, I got a remote to control him. So he controls him. And he gets the gun. And then the other cast member knocks it out of his hand. So he's like, you know, attacked. So he then jumps off the second floor, you know, and he lands down. And you know, as he's landing down, you know, it's like in a huddle, like what we gonna do, this and that. So we make a decision. You know, I'm gonna go upstairs and you know, mess with the doctor. You know what I mean? Trying to take him out of the equation. So as doing that, he's running up, and Kenny hits him with the little gadget gun, wraps around his leg. Falls down, you know, so we're gonna check on him, see if he's alright, you know what I mean, like what's going on. So the doctor kind of, you know, controls him again. You know, he grabs Kenny's neck, throws him, falls, you know, hit his head. So, you know, Kevin's like, man, what the hell, you know. So he's like, man, this is serious, you know. So he goes up to him, you know, punches him. They start to fight, then phase him, grabs Kevin's neck, you know. So Dr. Nano talking mess. So as I go up there, I got a gun drawn to his back. He's like, I'm like, give me more control. So, you know, he's asking Dr. Nano what he should do to him. So as got him by the neck, you know, Dale, you know, he's talking to Dale, and talking to Dale, like, man, this is what you should do. And I got a gun at him. So like he pretty much put down remote control, kick it towards me. So he, you know, kind of just like kicking me while I'm holding the gun. He was talking mess, and he's like, okay, I got remote control, other remote control. So Kevin's like, man, bro, just you know, hit him with the dart gun. So hit him with the dart gun. You know, it hits his hand, falls out of his hand. You know, so I go up and go to start the fighting, and you know, kind of misses, so I trip him. So he falls, hits his head, knocks himself out, kinda. So James is still kind of, you know, still under the mind control. So he runs up, I get him control, turn it off, you know, he snaps out of it. So like, man, everything okay? You know what I mean? Wake up Kenny with a little, you know, make him feel right, you know, get him on his feet. So wakes up, like, you alright, man? Yeah, I'm good, man. Just got a headache, you know. So the general, which is the other character that's gonna be in the other comic book, General Styles, he comes. He's like, well, you know, he's still government property, this and that. You know, we still own him. And Kevin's like, well, I gotta do this with all the information. You know what I mean? You gotta let us go, this and that. Or if you don't, take this to the media, the news. So I was like, oh, he's like, okay. He's like, well, you know, I'm gonna make a other Nano Man, you know, more stronger, you know. So Kevin's like, man, okay, well, here's the disc, you know. So gives it to him. You know, he's like, well, y'all free to go, you know, so and so. Got a little ahead of myself, but yeah, he's like, y'all can leave and stuff, you know. I ain't gonna charge y'all nothing. So Kevin was like, let's ride out. So he back at sector, private sector. And he looks on the computer, cause he puts it in and see if, you know, what's on the disc. And then it's a fake disc. He's telling them it's not the real one, so and so. And still send it to the news and this and that. So he's like, what the hell? You know what I'm saying? So he gets mad, you know, like, oh, you know what I mean? You'll pay for this, so and so, and this and that. So it's the next morning. James shows up, you know, because Kevin's watching the news and this and that. So he hears a knock on the door. And he got a little gun, like a little gadget, you know, like a little laser gun type thing. I just threw that in there because I didn't really want to keep drawing guns, you know what I mean? So they talking and this and that. He's like, well, man, hey, you ever need me, so and so, give me a call, man. So that's how that go. So this is the other part now where she's supposed to be like a reporter, and she's just walking, you know, walking into the alleyway after work. So the cat's in the back like, oh shoot, they, you know, they see her in the back, so they're gonna try to rob her. So, you know, as she's walking, Buddy trying to holler at her, she turns around, you know, he says a few words, she runs. So Buddy runs from the other side, grabs her up, and as she's running, you know, Nano Man, he hears her. So they talking and stuff, so he jumped down, he turned around, and he's like, no, I don't think so, buddy. You know what I mean? So, I mean, that's pretty much it, you know what I mean? Put a little something together, man. People seem to like it, people that I know. You know, so I'm just sharing this for to the whole world. You know what I mean? If you don't like it, hey, I understand if you do. Cool, you know. I see that somebody is rocking with me. You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? Holler at your boy. Tell me what you think. Comment. And you know what I mean? Just stay tuned. And you know what I mean? Just respect more of, you know, this comic book. You know what I mean? More things as far as just ideas, or just comment about ideas, and you know what I mean, stuff like that. Like, what's the next issue I can do, or you know, stuff like that. So everybody out there, stay tuned. I'll holler back.